the ages. I'm sure this is like fantasy wish fulfillment for millions of.
So Ninja Turtle.
I'm a Ninja Turtle.
I could see that.
I used to be a backup dancer for Vanilla Ice. Yeah.
Before or after. The last 2 years.
Oh, he does all these hip hop shows. I love the '90s tour, and it's really cool.
It's true.
I believe it. I'm just imagining you back up dancing for Vanilla Ice.
I know, it's just
Can
like
they see
go
you?
ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go. That little
That's
shit,
amazing,
and a little shuffle with your legs, and then that's about it.
Do you wear the shell?
I wore the whole suit.
The whole thing. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah, it is a.
I'm wondering how you have time for all that.
Well,
I don't
I
talents.
don't do it anymore because Nickelodeon hit us with a cease and desist.
Yeah.
So we can't do it. So that's a thing.
So who are we going to be interviewing today?
Ninja
She's not coming. I don't think. Is she?
Oh, how about
Sadly.
Nightwing?
Nope.
I don't. Is he even in the movie?
I think I saw him in the movie.
I don't know, but. And we've got not just Batman, but also the Joker, because guess what? They're played by the same person.
Yes, Troy Baker is amazing.
Yeah.
He literally can have a conversation with himself. He's like, "Hey, I'm Batman."
Oh, yes, I'm Joker. I hope that he
Just
records
like
them in the
that.
same
Actually,
room.
we
That's
want
exactly.
that-
I really
we
hope
want
that's
that
what
to happen.
happens. If that's not what happens, then I don't care. Keep it.
Cyril Moore says this would be an awesome movie.
It is, yes.
Wonderful. We agree with you. In fact, I mean, the comic has already been.
Who got this?
We're seeing
Who's this? Ross?
Ross Algol, yes, and we heard that it was in fact Ross this time around.
Ross.
I
Here
guess
you
we can
go.
ask the man himself, but
So here's.
Homeboy Cass Anvar.
Cass Anvar is everywhere all the time.
So I used to do little
Anything we do
shows
with
at
that show,
grocery
shows up.
stores, and we do
Oh my
shows in
God.
Vegas, and.
I want to see. Okay, all right. Yeah, show the audience. Show the audience.
Here, there's some turtle gigs. That's all for one. That's the creator of the suits. Well, there's Vanilla Ice right there.
Vanilla Ice.
That's me with the guy that made the suits. That's me with Ernie Jr. It's gonna be exciting. What other turtles are here?
Leonardo and Donatello are here.
So let me tell you why Jezzer and Daniel didn't make it to the after party last
Go
night.
away.
What?
Get away from us. Go. Flee.
That is a natural
Flee.
enemy. I
Why
believe
didn't we
that
make
Eric
it
Bauza is
Of the after
Leonardo.
party.
Comments after dark is fake news.
Fake news.
Eric
Yes,
Bauza?
Eric Bauza is Leonardo, and Baron Vaughn is Donatello.
I did not say
Yeah.
Let me
that.
make sure that's true.
I don't know.
Let me make sure that's true information. I'm not lying to y'all. Yes,
I
that is
always
correct.
got stuck playing Raphael.
And unfortunately, Michelangelo and Raphael could not make it.
Turtle, that's why. Which one?
I was always Raphael.
Probably of SNL.
I always wanted to be Michelangelo though, because that's just me, you know.
You're
What
funny.
is okay?
He is
So
Michelangelo.
Raphael
He
is
is
like
Michelangelo.
the shitty one, and Donatello is like the smart one, and Leonardo's the leader. What is Michelangelo?
He's the party animal.
party animal. Okay, so that is you. That is you.
He's the Jezzer.
All right, the Jezzer.
He's the Jezzer.
Mike is party animal.
I mean, he's
What's
just
up? Absolutely nothing. We're just waiting.
No, so when
So yeah, essentially, that's what he
Sorry, I was just
So the
paying attention
turtles.
to other things that were happening instead of
turtles.
continuing to talk to y'all.
Do you
So let
try
us
to
know
skateboard when
if you
you're a
guys have any
turtle?
questions for the
I
cast,
think he does.
or the directors or the writers or anything, then let us know in the comments, and Josh will direct it to us. Otherwise, we're just going to ask all mics are on me. We're just going to ask our like 2 or 3 boring ass questions, and then we'll just keep on going. Just keep it moving.
Have any questions?
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if you guys happen to have any questions,
Exactly.
be
I'll
able
try
to
to
ask them.
telepathically read your feelings.
Yeah.
Although preferably, if you did it before, they.
They are doing. They're taking like the photo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bringing
there's
it
a
to life.
lot of flashes going on.
They're like
There's
this.
there is out of all the people that are taking pictures, there is. I see him. He has a tarp over his camera and a flash bulb.
Oh
And
wow!
it's like-
Yeah, he's bringing it back.
Yeah,
He's taking
right?
us back
Wow.
all the way back.
That guy,
I
he's
love
been
that.
all over the.
All right, we're about to head. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right?
We see each other everywhere.
Are we still running here? Yeah,
Goodbye.
fine.
Goodbye.
There you go.
It
Doesn't
does
even
not
at this
matter.
moment.
It really does
Let's go
not.
right here.
That was just Jezzer. I became Jezzer for a moment, and it was great.
Watch out.
Hello.
That means you guys.
Oh, hi. Hear you. Tatiana. It's lovely to meet you. Yes. So we're just waiting for our first questions. It might be a little bit hard to hear because I know that there's people talking everywhere. Anyway, so yes. You'll get to see Jezzer come up and do his bit. Cool. Ben Giroux. Castretta is the director. Marley Halpern Gracer is the writer, and Ben Jones is the producer. So that's the whole list. That the movie is presumably based on. I think it's going to be based on like the first run. Like I'm like going to grab the mic like. Hand this over to you.
All right.
So Andrew, you're playing Shredder.
I'm playing Shredder.
Now you have previously been on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It's about 1 million.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, have you seen the image of Shredder?
I have seen the image.
Okay, so, you know, clearly modeled on me, but...
Clearly.
Yeah. Statistical rage, so he's a very, very...
So you think he's a match?
Believe in yourself is half the battle, so...
You're on... But I don't know. You got
I would
assassins.
take me, but I would take to the extent of the alliance that they have. It's so fragile because obviously they have different mandates. So if a lot of them, I think, aside from the battle, the orchestrations, the things that lead up to that, to see who could catch you off guard. And I do not know,
Okay, so you haven't
but
mentioned
that
that
would
yet.
be fantastic if there was.
Who do you align with more in real life?
I would probably say, you know what? It's kind of split down the middle.
Yeah.
I have a great degree of self-reliance. I like to do things by myself. I can be like, well, whatever it takes to get the job done, and if we break a few legs along the way, then that's what happens. So.
I love that. So you've got the plan, but you also can go with the flow. Right? In the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle universe, because you've played like 6 roles or so.
Well, see, Eric Bowser played Tiger Claw, and I would have loved to have played that role, and he did it. He handled that role.
Do you want to give us a rival impression?
He's standing right there.
Gonna hear. Universe.
I would.
How about that? Are you that close with Troy Baker?
He's, you know, he's like what, 6'9"?
And him at least, if not, take him on. But like hearing him get to do both, you know.
I really honestly don't believe it's 2 people.
Right. That's amazing. Well, thank you so much. We cannot
Thank
wait.
you for having me.
Later.
So
Hello.
you just spoke to Oroku Saki himself.
And it is really cool to get to see the hopefully we get to see him as Shredder many more times because like when you got that continuity of voice and the Joker.
So
now.
he has done it a few times separately.
Comics, you know, more runs of comics from it. So it'd be cool to see like a little mini. Like I've seen some Ninja Turtles, obviously, but I've never been like a huge TMNT fan.
Yeah.
But for this, I think this is like the right kind of. Such because they're both just ninjas, right?
Yeah.
It's like the Christian Bale one in League of Assassins is the everything
So
else.
I mean,
one.
I feel like him and Shredder could go up against each other and be a formidable
Kai 2.0.
I know. It's definitely cool. How do you like the design of the turtles here?
I think it's super. So, like, it's not the art from the comic, but it's also not the art that we've seen. Where this came from.
How many? We got 2 of the turtles that are here, and Shredder?
Yes.
And then we have
Shredder,
Batman.
Robin, and banana shirt.
I want to say he's Donatello.
Is that where I turn?
Like, as long as I'm. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we just gotta wait
This
our
is
turn.
Network for
Yeah,
you guys, and
you were
it is
right.
really cool.
And this is like the year of like crazy.
No, something real cool like that. So that is real. That
Yeah, I
last
can
run
see
that they had, I have not my cup of tea. It kind of like Raphael is the leader and not Leonardo.
Oh. We have not spoken. This is your mic. Please speak into it.
Ninja Turtles.
I'm very excited to speak to you, and we are very excited for the. Like, the comic was already high quality content.
Legitimately in a. They're dope. Troy Baker, Batman. The reaction when I tell people like, oh hey, Troy Baker's Batman, they're like, that sounds familiar. I show them The Last of Us, and they see this.
The range.
He has the range. Our entire would never expect the Shredder's voice to come out of such a nice and spoken. I can't complain. Yeah, I mean, and we got people working.
I love that. So we were also just talking about the art style, right? Because like it.
The preliminary stuff was already kind of being thought out before I came on board with our producer Ben Jones. But Ben originally reached out to Andy Kuhn. So he did the preliminary design. Tweak him for animation. So, certain, if things have too many. That. So, hey, the toy. Marley did his research. Marley put a lot of love into the script, and it made my job as a director, handing it out to the artists, a lot easier. It really did. And so that process was kind of not as hands in to figure out, all right, how do we make this thing, how do we all work together to make this thing more?
So you personally, do you align more with the methodologies of
the pushing of oneself as Batman does, but who doesn't want pizza?
Right.
Like
sometimes you gotta relax.
My spirit wants to be Batman, but my body says pizza. So not all executives and studios like numbers. There's a clear demand that people want more. There will probably be more.
What is there more of for you? What are you working on now?
Oh, I am currently directing on the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series
Oh.
over at Nickelodeon. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. No, it's an awesome series. I'm coming on board for a second. And I'm happy to come on board. And yeah, just I'm getting paid to draw turtles. I get
Your ideal one.
Okay, this is totally ham, but I would totally do a Batman Predator crossover.
Oh,
would totally do it.
Okay.
Would totally do it.
Like,
It says
pitch us that. Well,
oh well, it's already off the comic books. I
Yeah.
don't want to pitch it because awesome.
you know,
can't wait.
and then we'll go back and pay for it.
Yeah,
So
cool. Yeah, thanks.
thank you
Yeah,
so
no problem.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing this thing to life.
Yeah.
Thank them. Like I just directed the damn thing.
Well, you know,
All right.
without a director, we wouldn't have a film. Martial arts chi is to be pizza and discipline. Pizza. Poor April. That's a little bit, you know. To you. All right.
Corduroy.
Yeah, exactly. We're actually live on YouTube for that hashtag
are?
show. Yes.
What?
So
How you
this
doing,
is the
guys?
great.
Oh no, please don't, please
Oh
don't.
my God, dude! I follow
I'm
you.
more
on,
fascinated with this jacket, man. This is
so
I just rolled out of bed like this, and you actually thought about like what to wear today. I feel
Yeah,
awful.
man. I am so excited to be talking to you because I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time about this because this is like one of my favorite
Oh yeah,
dude.
Down-
Batman vs. Ninja Turtles. I love Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
You were actually involved in the 2012 series.
2012,
And
yeah.
in the Rise of the Teenage
Yeah.
Mutant Ninja Turtles. So this is like full circle.
It's
for you.
weird. I think next I have to play April O'Neil, and I'm full
Exactly.
circle.
Exactly.
I've played
Full
a bad
circle.
guy, a good guy, another good guy.
So tell me about Leonardo in this. What's his mindset? How does he feel about Bruce Wayne and his team?
Well, clearly, right off the bat, it's almost like when you're in the playground, you're kind of just like, scoping the joint out.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, you're kind of like sniffing around, making sure, who's my friend here, who's my enemy.
Mm-hmm.
But they soon, and sooner than later, figure out they're both battling the same bad guy. They
Yeah.
both have the same problem,
Yeah.
without giving away too much. But Leo, in this incarnation, as we can see, he's back to basics.
Yes,
He's the
definitely.
leader.
Yeah.
He's the serious one. He does have his fun in this film. However, it is great getting to play like classic Leo.
And he's back to being the leader. I
Yes.
know in Rise of the Teenage
Yes.
Mutant Turtles, Raphael is the leader.
Yeah.
I like how the design is a little bit more of a grungier look of
It's
the 2012
definitely
series.
And it's also very similar to the comic books. If
Yes,
you're a fan
definitely.
of the Batman TMNT comic
definitely.
book,
So it's really amazing to get to see it all play out. So this is the first iteration of this. Can we get to see a sequel? I mean, I just haven't seen.
they have it down.
Yeah.
They have like every year they come out with these amazing, beautiful looking films, and I feel like this is going to be great encouragement for Nickelodeon to maybe try like to do more. I know that they're doing like. I did a voice or two spoiler that, on the Invader Zim film that's coming
Ooh.
out, but I really do hope my like
Oh, that'd
another,
be so
bring
good.
Zero and the gang back,
Yeah.
because I do miss that crew, that cast. Remakes every 5 minutes
yeah.
now.
I mean,
You know.
Batman, maybe reprise. So, of the four.
Like I always wanted to be the guy with the gadgets,
Yes.
but I love the like iterations and versions of this
Yes.
that I. Yeah.
Kinda like wrote me back in, but
With this size, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah,
It's like
perfect.
we could switch.
I'm the current voice of Bugs Bunny, Doc.
just Lumpia.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna be involved in Space Jam too?
Jam too.
Lakers.
Yeah,
you
no.
gotta get me on there.
Yeah, and I know you're a huge basketball fan too.
Always a
I'm
pleasure.
I'm so happy you guys are doing this.
Yeah.
And I hope
Are you guys gonna
support my turtle brothers?
and bring the camera and care.
You too.
There you go, guys. Thank you.
Wow.
It is amazing. It is.
Do you feel like a change man?
I do, man. I feel like it's turtle power.
Yeah.
TUR. It's so much fun. I can't wait to watch it. I'm excited. Who do you got up next? Hey, Daniel.
Daniel. I see that no one wants to talk with me for too long. Is what's
Turtle meet turtle, and
Yeah.
essentially that was like that was one of the cool.
We've all been like little, like,
Oh,
you know.
the hype. That's all I really want to do, and that was so
but
dope.
our-
Points in the world. I just love that.
I know. I love. That's why voice actors are seriously so underrated.
They are.
And also so arrived.
How are
yes,
you?
I'm in the wrong. Well, hey, at least I'll have company. Let's see, but they are.
Yeah, but I run the show.
So how do you
feeling.
like kill them if they get it wrong, even though you didn't tell them what it was that day?
Obviously.
Now, is the
Jason kicked ass with him in Batman Begins. I have wanted to play this role. I just found it such a fascinating character because I'm a fan of the that wants to augment the human race. He just doesn't care how. He came to me. I can't even remember if I auditioned for it, if they just offered it, but. Do for like a decade.
now?
To me,
in real life.
I don't know. Who's the Joker? Is it Michelangelo? I like to tease and make fun and joke around and take the piss out of people. So that would probably be the one.
Does this film have? Because it's interesting to me that it's a great crossover.
Street Fighters, and they have both got noble. Because it's called Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for a reason. Clearly, at least at some point, they don't.
But
Yeah.
are you going to have some
Ra's al
disagreements?
Ghul's been around for a while, and he doesn't really play nice with other people. He's not really a team player. He's certainly not going to tolerate incompetence or stupidity.
So Shredder is incompetent and stupid. That is DC universe.
Yeah.
Who else? Is there anyone else you like to play, hero or villain?
In the DC universe, I mean, all the ones that I was thinking of have been taken already.
Well, they got reboots.
They
all
got
the time,
lots.
Right?
I mean, Deathstroke.
Clearly,
I do. Yeah,
That's
true. Eh?
all three of
and
them.
I play
What
and I
does
play
that say about
and I play
you?
Altair in Assassin's
Yes.
Creed, so that's a lot of assassins. I hadn't realized that. Little,
Now we
little
know.
therapy session. Now, what does that mean?
I'm a little that your way is the right way, right? Like you have a code by which
Assassins have a code.
Yeah,
They are
exactly.
noble. It's going to be exciting. and
are you going to be watching it with
I
us?
will.
Hello. Hello. Oh, hello. You're right here. Oh my God, we don't get to breathe.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ben.
What do you think?
So I would say a jerkoosh.
Right. He's obviously
Yes.
had a really hard
Hey, this kid can kick.
Which turtle do you most like going up against? Which one do you think is like your match?
Well, I think because my character's kind of personally, I think I'm a Raphael.
I would
Because
say so.
sometimes it's Leonardo. So we get to is one of the villains.
You want to, I don't know, you get a sense that he but you know, we did try to find some layers to that. And like I said, I think it's interesting to see a little bit of
If he had grown up with the turtles.
oh man, I think he would movie,
that's a
which
great
you'll
spoiler.
see. Yeah,
Thank you
yes,
so much.
yes. Spoiler alert.
Wonderful. So everyone can.
I know we need to talk to him, but
oh my God!
I love his shit. Would be very proud and happy right now. So, he's Robin. Well, he's Damien.
He's Damien, yeah.
And I want.
Very cool. Let's talk about the movie. What's Robin's kind of mind?
Happened.
Hello. Please introduce yourself. We are here live with that hashtag show.
Hi.
Like how you decided what to follow or what to include.
When they asked me to do this was I reread the comic and I basically made notes of scenes that I thought would lend themselves. A list of scenes that I knew I wanted to fight for. To do this whole thing and not. So I had in big letter, big tag.
Like speaks to you the most because it actually ends up being like a really impressive.
Relatively
early.
There is definitely some
DC or Turtle. But there is something then. Oh. Second of the.
A bunch of times. Buy it on digital and blue.
The plan. Now, which of these lovely men do you identify with most personally?
I definitely, so for every other turtle, I had like a previous version of Raphael. But Donatello, I basically just wrote as myself and hoped that nobody would notice.
And now we'll be looking on the lookout.
Am I most like? Be so bold as to say that I'm like Batman.
So much. We look forward.
But it was way.
Yeah.
Damn.
Where did my Jezzer go?
I don't know.
That we need to buy this.
Yep.
And also, I actually was really intrigued by Damien's answers. Just like. Yes. And we are very much looking forward to it.
Comic book was such a big success that
Elements of the comic that had to be in the movie.
for me, itself is definitely in this.
All right. So.
Sure. Well,
Stealing.
again, because they like to see the success of a comic book first. So I have already told everybody at Warner Brothers that I want to do Justice League Power Rangers, but
That has been. The Bat family has their like ninja way of life, and so do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
So, what is that clash like of those? Like they're two ninjas, but very different.
Well,
see
young and immature, they don't approach it the same way Batman does. And for him, at the beginning, he doesn't understand that.
So obviously you have an affinity to Batman.
It sort of grew a more of an affection. We have a lot of moments where she and Donatello sort of work together on technological stuff.
I love. Hello, me again with 2. Yes. So that was, and she also is the crazy ex-girlfriend. So I'm looking forward to seeing. Now dancing to the background music. I don't know it.
What?
Like I know what's happening right now, but I don't know what the.
Found out something. You're welcome, America.
Dude.
To be jolly, fa la 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 la.
Sounds kind of similar. I don't know.
It does Happy birthday. Happy 80th birthday. Good.
Sure.
That was a big thing. All the work. Vaughn. I was so looking.
Break.
I did. Blah.
Place.
Yeah.
If we had like. Just did the interview. We all have.
And then they're like, that's not you. And I was really surprised because if I had scratched, and we're gonna get someone else. And it's every time I start doubting myself, every time I start
The Teenage Mutant Marvel. So because.